had little spells where we lost the plot, and we've got to make sure that we don't have any of those on Saturday, because if we do, then that's Ipswich will scent blood, and that'll be their opportunity.
You know they're going to give this a real go as well, Glenn. They've got some players that could potentially cause us some problems as well. We've talked a lot about our recruitment, and a lot of people have compared the players that we brought in to some of those at Ipswich, and they seem to have done some decent business.
Well, they spent a lot of money because they had more scope to spend a lot of money because they weren't up against it with the PSR regulations. You know, they weren't carrying around with them an 85 million loss from a relegation season 2 years ago like we were. So they had the scope to spend more money, and you could, you know, though they were very similar to us last year, ultimately they finished 2 positions above us. So you could say they were in a better position to start with as well. They obviously had longer to plan. And they've recruited some good players. I mean, the one that's really interesting, of course, is Liam Delap, because apparently fees were agreed with us and with Ipswich, and he chose Ipswich because I think the quote was that, you know, they wanted him more, which probably means they offered him more in terms of wages and stuff like that. So again, that goes back to who was really running our recruitment in the summer, like we said a couple of weeks ago, which is a situation that hopefully Dragan Solak has moved to try and rectify for this summer. So you do wonder if we did miss out on Liam Delap because of the sort of void in the structure that was there and has caused us problems. I mean, Ipswich, I've always thought, out of the 3 promoted clubs, maybe because of the players they bought and because of the spirit that they got together from the 2 seasons to get promoted, I always thought they were the most likely out of the 3 to stay up. You know, I know Leicester won today, but I still feel that they'll go down. Ipswich, yes, they've been turned over the last 2 games, but it was Manchester City back at their best and Liverpool. So they will certainly be looking at this game as a must-win. And I think in some ways there's more pressure on them than there is on us. I mean, we're down at the end of the day. They have to win this game.
We can't call it a 6-pointer anymore, can we?
No.